Good morning, guys. Yep. It's a nice day here on the off-grid. As you can see right here, I'm going to continue the project. I'll be staining and painting, and then putting up the shiplap wall because I have leftover shiplap from what I did on the inside from a previous video that you may have seen. If not, here's the tag up here, and go ahead and watch it. So yeah. Look at this. Corey and Cynthia Davis, like they say, yurt. Yeah, I supported them. Got their t-shirt and watched their videos too. It's pretty entertaining, you know, just the day in the life, A lot of people like to see that, and you know, sometimes I'll just listen while I'm driving and stuff, but you know, sometimes better in radio. Yeah, so go ahead and check them out. Corey and Cynthia Davis on YouTube. They've been supporters to many channels for the longest time, and they got their channel going, and they're doing pretty darn well for a quick start like that. So yeah, people really flock to them because they flocked a lot of people. So that's awesome. Yeah, so today, oh, I got new glasses. I'll be wearing those today. I'm not wearing them right now because there's a glare because of the sun and everything, but cutting back on my contacts, wearing my glasses more. Anyway, so today you'll be watching me stain and then put up the wall shiplap. Stain, paint, shiplap. I'm gonna throw in some tin on there too afterwards, maybe before, I'm not sure. So yeah, tin on the outside of this wall I'm making. Shiplap on the upper part. There's gonna be gaps, and it's intentional because I still want air to come through while I'm cooking, or just a breeze. I don't want to have it a completely closed off wall. And I thought about putting a window up in here, you know, up there, but it's outside, and it's I don't know, it's a little cliche. So anyway, that's my this is my start, and as always, guys, let's get things going and enjoy the show. Hey again, guys. Well, I did the staining where I wanted to have it stained, and I did the painting white, one light coat, and then on my cross members I did some painting there too. I painted white. You're asking if it's going to be covered, why paint it? Well, remember, there's going to be slots that are going to be open, so I don't want it to be like my white shiplap and then a wood beam. I want it to blend a little bit, so I put a small coat in there on the beams. And then I fixed my little droplets. I restained the little spots on the counter, as you saw. I'm going to take a break there, let this dry, and then I'm going to start on the wall, the shiplap. All right, so stick around, there's more. All right, guys, so what I got here is all weathered wall boards. We came across this last winter, and it came up on OfferUp, and I had the amount of square footage was more than what I needed, but that's all they were selling. I was still saving over $1,000 by buying it on OfferUp. Some contractor was getting rid of it or something. So anyway, I came across it, we bought it, and I did the shiplap on the inside walls in a previous video last winter, if you want to go back to the playlist and watch that. And so I have quite a few boxes of this, and at that point, that's when I came to the conclusion that I'm going to build a wall out here to put my outdoor kitchen, because it's 192 square feet inside, and I knew I was going to do a deck, so I'm just put my kitchen outside, because that's what I've been doing all along, having it on the side of the cabin. So yeah, we got these boards. They're going to be going up, so stick around. Guys, that's the shiplap on this side. That's the open wall concept that I'm looking for. I've got a large space, a thin space, large space, thin space, large space, thin space, and so on. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, so keep watching. Hey guys, all right, well this is the wall. That's how it's gonna look. I'm leaving it open like that. See how you see through? I left the bottom 4 as a backsplash for the countertop. I'm gonna clean this up right now and then put a coat of urethane on the backsplash and on the counter. So we're gonna go with that. All right, keep watching. Gonna do this part as day 2. I have some tin right here that I'm gonna use for my wall. Sorry for the spin around. For my wall right here. This is particle board. I gave it a coat of paint just to protect it a little bit from weather, but it's not sufficient enough. So I'm gonna add that tin that I have from an old shed that was taken apart. So I'm gonna add the tin across right here just to give it a better protection. And I've got to cut them at 4-foot lengths to cover, and it's going to take about 3 1/4, 3 1/2 almost sheets of tin. So I'll be cutting that and installing it. There's more. All right guys, I got my 3 sheets and a partial one that I've used before, but I'll have enough to do the 1/2 or the 1/4 of it. So I'll measure the 4 feet. They're all equal, somewhat.
I burned out like a wandering ember. I shone bright, then my journey was over. What I sought when I ran was back where I began.
Well, that was difficult. The fact that it had 4 sheets, it would leave a little gap, it would bounce and jam up my blade. I actually broke my blade at the end, but I was able to finish it. I got plenty more, but anyway, I'm done for that. Let's get them on.
Well, I scratched in the dirt for a while. I gained all that I knew for a price. In the end, what I found was nowhere near as nice. No matter.
There we go. I'm gonna clean this off in a little bit, or just let the rain do it. I'm gonna put some caulking around the top ledge, this ledge. The bottom I won't touch it right now until I think of something else, but because it's the deck and it's just gonna wash down, so I think I'll be good with that. So yeah, and I want to add some paint to cover the white there mess that I made. So yeah, now let's get on to the next bit. All right guys, I added 2 coats of polyurethane on here. It feels pretty good. I'm gonna add a 3rd one, and then next week I'm gonna come back and sand it with a fine sandpaper and then add a 4th coat. I'm also gonna add a coat right here to use as a backsplash, that I'm using as a backsplash, these 4 boards right down here before it starts gapping. And I'm gonna put a coat on here just for to make it easier to wash off when I need to wash off. So I'm gonna use a roller with a cabinet. I got about half a can left, a little bit less. I'll come back with more next week.
Could change my mind, could slow my coming home.
All right guys, it was a good day. Got the project done. really happy on how it's going to look, that outdoor kitchen. There's more to come to it. Installing the sink, the shelving underneath, and the doors, or the panels. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but right now it's time for a cold beer, a nice warm fire, beautiful stars, and until next time, guys, ciao.
Don't turn off the light, I'm coming home. I'm coming home.